Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to Randomly Random. I am Bwame, your internet bestie. Today we are watching and reacting to a 2016 film titled Hackers. The plot: a genius hacker's mother is fired from the bank which she works at. So he hacks the bank's entire system and robs it. Get your snacks ready and let's get into it.
Hello guys, today we'll be covering a 2016 drama thriller film called Hackers. All relevant links and information for the film will be in the pinned comment below, so let's get into it. The movie begins when the main character Alex introduces his family. They move out of Ukraine to live a new life in Canada. He says that they've been having financial instability their whole life. Currently, Alex lives with his parents. His mum works as a bookkeeper assistant in a bank that also owns the mortgage to their house. Having few friends to spend time with, he gets along well with his computer and becomes enthusiastic about coding.
That's how it
As he
always
grows
starts.
older, he works as a clicker, giving clicks to a website and saving his earnings for education. Alex then becomes more interested in the internet world. It has all the information he wants to learn: the financial crisis, the banks, the vulnerable security of the system, and the need for change. One night, Alex overhears the arguments of his parents, who are both stressed due to their economic circumstances, and he quietly slips outside to buy coffee. The TV at the cafe shows news of a cyber assault organized by Dark Web, an online criminal organization led by a hacker named Zed. Later that night, Alex returns home, and he finds his mother weeping because she was dismissed from the bank. And because they didn't have a steady source of income, their house is also about to be taken by the bank. Alex instantly discloses all the money he's been saving for college and gives it all to his mother so that they don't lose their home here. At first, his
Look, I've always personally believed that your parents are supposed to take care of you because basically you didn't ask to come into this world, right? So I've always believed that when you grow, if you want to take care of your parents, you should. But it shouldn't be like an expectation, or there shouldn't be some sort of entitlement from your parents to take care of them, right? This guy is so kind. He's given all of his money. Like, he's not just taking a bundle of some. Look at all the money he saved. He's literally given all of it to his mom, right? And it's not like she expected it or she felt entitled to it. It's literally even a surprise to her. That shows his heart. You know, there's nothing like more beautiful than wanting to willingly make sure your parents are good, make sure they have a better life, a good life, because of all the things you see them do for you. It becomes annoying when they feel entitled to it, But in this case, we can clearly tell that he went in himself, took all his money, and is handing everything over to her. And to the bank, the narrator says she is a bookkeeper at the bank. I can understand that, once the bank gets more technical or computerized systems of bookkeeping in the bank, they might not need her. It's just like the way AI is taking over, right? Once they can figure out some automated system to keep books, and to take track of everything that the bank is doing and all of that, she might not necessarily be needed. So maybe that's why, she was laid off. But they should have found something else for her, Charlie. All is well, because it looks like she has given her life to her bank. Clearly, they showed him when he was younger. I mean, she had been working in the bank for over 10 years. We can say over 10 years or something because he looks like 16 or 18 now. And when they showed him, he was about 6 or 7. Let's continue watching.
mom is skeptical about how her son got all the money. She also does not want to accept it when she learns it's supposed to be for Alex's college. Still, Alex insists that she should accept it because what matters the most right now is not to lose their house. Alex is pissed at the bank that fired his mom. Because of them, he loses all the money that he saved for years. Thinking about earning back the credits,
I'm sorry, it's ironic because his mom clearly said, hey, I can give this to you. Like, you don't need to give it to me if it's for your college. And he said, no, mom, take it. And then now he's angry at the bank because he's lost all his money for college. I mean, you could have given some to your mom. Like, realistically, you could have given half of your money to your mom or your parents. You shouldn't have given her all if you were so bothered about the way he told her to take it and she shouldn't worry about his college. It seemed like he had a backup plan, or he was okay with it, or maybe he wasn't planning on going to college anymore. Like, he was okay with not going to college. You can't give all your money to your parents and then now you're angry that the bank has made you lose your college money. Technically, you gave your college money away. Let me know if you agree with me in the comments, if you agree or disagree, and let me know your reasoning, okay?
Searches on the internet on how to gain money fast, but almost everything is a scam. Suddenly, he remembers the criminal organization, Dark Web, that he saw on the TV at the cafe and looks up. He wants to join the organization, but first, he must pass the test. One of the members of the organization says that he must be invited or do a criminal act first for him to be validated as a rookie. Alex thinks of someone that he should victimize. He thinks of Randy,
I know there are good hackers and there are bad hackers, but if you're trying to join an organization and you're told that you have to basically complete a criminal activity before you're accepted into the organization, that is a telltale sign that you should not do that unless you are a criminal at heart. Like, what? But it seems like he's determined to get money anyway, like by any means possible. He doesn't necessarily care if it's good or bad. And clearly, he wants fast money. And so he may do whatever he has to do to get it. So, hey.
He thinks of Randy, the bully in their school that's crazy about protein supplements. To be able to scam him, Alex creates a fake website that sells cheap supplements, and Randy falls for it. He uses his father's credit card, and Alex gets all the information. He gives this information to the dark web, and he passes the test. In the next scene, one of the members, Roosevelt, helps Alex make more money.
I'm sorry, but the fact that he scammed a bully or a bad person, in quote, does not make it right. Because at the end of the day, it is the bully's father that is affected, not the bully himself. Yes, the bully might not get the product because clearly this was fake. This was a fake promotion that was sent to him, or a fake deal that was sent to him. But it is his father that is going to incur like all the negative things that will come with his credit card information being put out there, right? So the fact that he's done it to a bully or a bad person does not make it right. I don't know what he thinks.
His first job is in black market trading. Roosevelt will send him things, and he must sell them to get his cut. Alex enjoys this business, and everything is going well. In just 4 weeks, Alex earns about $30,000. He pays for his college, bids goodbye to his parents, and moves to...
I thought that was $3,000, not $30,000. But in 4 weeks, guys... Sign me up for anything where I would get $30,000 in 4 weeks, okay? And I'm there. Preferably not criminal. Preferably something where I can use my skills and I'm there. $30,000 in a month? Look, some people have to work a lifetime to see even $1,000. Like literally. Depending on the part of the world where you come from. And he just got that in 4 weeks. I deserve it too.
Toronto. College begins in January, so he still needs more money to fulfill his living expenses. To sustain his money, he continues his business on the black market to earn more. One day, he steals an expensive watch on the black market. Unlike before, he can't risk selling it on Craigslist because there's so many cops and scammers. To test his luck, he goes to Chinatown to sell the watch. However, no jewelry shops are accepting it. Some are even suspicious that it's stolen. Later, a man wearing dark sunglasses notices Alex. The stranger offers him that if he could sell the watches for more than $30,000, he'd get a 30% cut. Alex agrees and gives him the watch. Interestingly,
Okay.
the stranger is successful and gives them the money afterward. Alex becomes curious.
You meet a stranger and then you just give him the watches. What if he never brought back your watches? Like, that's a bigger loss. But I guess to make money, you need to take a risk, okay? That's how we, the wealthy, are wealthy. We take risk. Yes, I'm adding myself to that equation.
About how he successfully sold it, but the person says that he'll only tell him if Alex tells him how he got the watches. The stranger then introduces himself as Sai, and he goes on to tell him the secret of how to sell items successfully. They become partners in crime, earning so much money in a very short time. While going to university, he realizes that college is not the life he wants to live. He decides to continue his business with Sai, stealing jewelry and hacking credit cards. The following day,
because think about it, guys. The main reason why we're put into this world and our parents or society tells us, like, go to school, after that get a job and all of that, is just because they literally want us to become family life and financially settled in life. The only reason why many people are pushed to go to college is because their parents or society thinks that after college it's automatic that you get a job and then you can live from hand to mouth, by being paid monthly and all of that. So if you are lucky enough, or if you are blessed enough to find something that fulfills you and also helps you become financially settled in life or financially stable in life, right, before you even go to college or without going to college, unless like what you want to do specifically requires that you go to college, like there are some very professional jobs, professional careers that require college, like a college education and training, like being a doctor or a lawyer or an accountant and basic things like that. But if aside from those like really professional courses or professional careers, if you find something, if you are blessed enough to find something that you do and then you get all the money you can get. If you're blessed enough, if you're lucky enough to get something that financially settles you without having to go to college. Hey, because the whole reason why people want you to go to college and after that get a job and do all these things is because they just want you to be comfortable in life. Think about that.
One of Sai's friends from the club gives them a credit card from a foreign customer. She says it's a gift. Alex notices that this credit card has a lot of money. They make a fake ID and successfully withdraw from the bank without getting caught. One day, while browsing the dark web, Alex finds that the bank that fired his mother is now on the vulnerable list. He wants to get revenge and attack them. However,
they are making all this seem so
as soon
easy,
as he got
like
into the bank
money,
to infiltrate their data, the security.
And I wonder if I feel like people are really living like this in life. Like there are hackers that are getting $30,000 even a day, a week. Like I literally believe that there are real people in life that are doing these practices, these sorts of criminal activities, hacking, and have a very comfortable life with nobody knowing, because they are the most normal people you will never suspect and expect. I really do think not every criminal is ever caught. It's just like the way I really believe that there are some serial unalivers that have gotten away with people and never got caught, ever. Because if you compare the number of serial unalivers who almost were never caught, you can clearly tell, like until they were old, or some even were caught after they died, you can clearly tell that there are people working on earth that are dangerous, that are criminals, that are living their above normal life, right? That nobody knows about. They are just comfortable and they stay quiet about it, of course. So how do you know? They are not very lavish with their money and things like that,
Had a close look at him putting a parasite on the computer. Before escaping, the security guards came to Alex to bring him to the head of security to interrogate him. The security threatens to call the police on him if he doesn't say where he got the software. Alex explains that the security in their bank is very weak, and he negotiates that if he updates the software for free, the security will not report him to the police. Because of this, Alex becomes famous on the dark web. Even the creator, Zed, commends him. Because of his popularity, his friend Sai matches him with a girl for him to date. Her name is Kira.
I feel like this is a
everything
trap
about
for the
dark
bank.
web. Sai wants to make her part of the team. Interestingly, Kira has more knowledge of the dark web than them. She knows how to create fake credit cards, use Bitcoin, and use onion browsing. These are the things that Alex and Sai have never known before. Kira also has many customers. She can easily sell their items with ease.
It's always good to add somebody who is more knowledgeable than you to your team. Like, for example, for me personally, I'm at a point in life where I don't want a team that I have to be teaching what to do. I want to learn from people, like teach me, because it becomes draining when you are the most knowledgeable person in a team, So it's good they are adding her. I just hope that she's not into scam them, or she is not conniving with Sai to scam Alex. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, I hope that this is not a plan where Sai brought her in and then they both dupe Alex. I hope that they are really all in this together.
She reveals that her uncle is helping her find clients and she gives him a cut. However, Sai starts to have doubts about Kira. He says that it's suspicious for a girl to have so many connections, especially if she's keeping it a secret. Sai thinks that if she's so good already, why did she need to work with them in the first place? Alex thinks Sai is overthinking it. One day, Kira asks Alex if he wants to go with her to Hong Kong because there's so many more opportunities there for their business. While lying down, Sai accidentally overhears this conversation and he becomes much more suspicious of Kira. Next, it's time for the biggest deal yet for the team. Kira easily found buyers that were willing to buy out all.
So in this case, it's Sai that does not even trust her. I hope he's not pretending. But Sai does not trust her. It's Alex that is like blinded or is blindly trusting her, right? But he made a good point. He doesn't understand why, if she had all these clients, why she wants to join them. But it's like, at first the narrator said it was Sai that wants her to join the team. But now it looks like she approached them to join their team. First of all, how did she learn about them? And also, but there's also another point where it's like, she's a girl, so maybe it might be easier for people to want to trust her. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it might be easier for people to put their guards down and then trust her, not knowing how dangerous she is. It's like, okay, she's a girl, so they have this stereotype or stereotypical way of thinking that what can a girl do? And that may be her strength, that may be her PowerPoint, that may be the loophole she uses to scam people and get exactly what she wants. So there are two sides to this, like there are two ways to look at this.
Their items in the truck. Before finalizing the deal, Sai steps in and talks to the clients. He says that he wants to build trust, saying that it would be okay if they don't want to buy all the items. Sai wants them to be loyal buyers in the future. Kira disapproves of this and says that the buyer should buy all of it or it would be no deal. Kira and Sai have a heated argument and Sai has been saying to her all the things he's suspicious about. Amidst this disagreement, Alex goes to the head client.
This is a wrong move. Never fight in front of your enemies. Like if you're on the same team, never make the other team think that you are weak or there's a weak link. Why are they here fighting in front of these people that they are trying to like fraud or scam or hack, whatever it is? Like keep your dirty laundry. Keep your skeletons in your cabinets. Deal with it in your own home before you come out. The other people don't have to know that there's a weak link that they can contact, within your team. It's a bad move.
And touches him. The client does not like this and takes out his gun and fires it into the air to warn them. He says that the deal is officially off the table, and if they try to have a deal with other people they know, he assures him that it would lead to chaos. The following night, they notice that a cop is inspecting their truck. Luckily, he goes away without noticing anything. Alex thinks that they're not safe anymore in the city and proposes that they move for their safety.
Yeah, why was
Sai
the cop inspecting
their Hong Kong. Since Kira and Alex have already talked about it, the plan easily gets approved. In the next scene, we see Hong Kong become their...
Because if the police was inspecting their truck, maybe they are currently on the police tail. Like the police is on their tail, sorry. Maybe the police is on their tail.
New home. Alex hopes that their business will calm down a bit upon coming to the city. They continue their business, selling and buying jewelry, computers, gadgets, and other things. They're making a lot of money, but Alex feels that they're not moving on quite fine. Aside from making money, Alex also wants to challenge the system. He's getting bored of all the same business that they're doing. One day, Sai comes home with a lot of money. He brings it to prove that he still has the skills to buy and sell stuff. When he reveals what credit card he used, Alex becomes furious because he specifically told Sai not to use that card. Alex says that Sai is becoming a threat to their security and he wants him out of the team. Sai agrees and leaves the house peacefully. He says that their team used to be fun once.
Sai just agreed and left peacefully. Why do I not feel settled about that? Why do I feel like he might come back to do something? And that this is exactly what he wanted. Like, this is exactly the bait he has for Alex, and Alex took it by letting him go. I mean, when you've been through something with somebody and you're earning so much money with them, why would you just peacefully leave? Especially if you are gaining more money after they came into your life. I mean, when you're self-sufficient, most of the time, no, okay, you can leave. I can live without you, or I will leave. I can survive without you guys. But, to me, it feels too good to be true that he left peacefully. Maybe this is his ploy to do something to Alex and Kira, or this is his way to save Alex from Kira. I may be wrong or right. Let's see what happens.
And now it's all chaos. To catch the attention of the head of the dark web, Kira suggests that they should attack all the ATMs in Hong Kong. Upon doing it, they can steal about $2 million worth of cash. After hacking the ATMs, they leave a piece of paper with a print of the logo of the dark web. The government officials notice this and say that they'll do everything to catch the criminals. Their plan is successful, although one night, Kira says that she does not want to be part of the team again. She says the reason why she wants to quit is that she wants to rest for a while. Alex thinks this is ridiculous. While arguing with Kira, he notices that Zed promoted him to an underboss on the dark web and commends him for what he's done. Alex then demands to meet Zed.
All of a sudden, she also wants to leave. Something is going on here. Something off is going on here. All of a sudden, she also wants to just leave. Why? I understand that you're tired and you can become bored with always like scamming people and stealing and all that, fine. But why do I feel like there's more to these things, like all of them leaving? But guys, on a more serious note, okay, if you're a hacker out there, apply to be my boyfriend, okay? Because I need to see such money in my life. What? They had all the ATMs in Hong Kong and got $2 million overnight. Whew, okay. That is the kind of money I deserve to be seen in my life, okay?
First, Zed was not convinced until Alex says that it could involve billions of dollars. Zed agrees. Next, we see Alex meeting with Zed in some big warehouse. It's very secluded and secure. Zed is sitting in a wheelchair. He says that if they're willing to cooperate, they should not make any mistakes because he'll kill them and all their families and friends if they do. Later that day, after
I thought this was just like some hacker community. But anyway, the first red flag was when they told him to commit a crime to be able to join. So why am I not surprised that this Zed guy, head of the dark web hackers, is threatening to kill them? Why am I not surprised?
Meeting, Sai receives a voicemail on Alex's phone and apologizes for the trouble he caused. He says that he wants to have a second chance again to be part of the team. He informs them that he's at a hotel waiting for Alex and Kira. However, some unknown strangers forcefully raid their house and Sai is in danger. When Alex and Kira get home, they find Sai in the bathtub, dead and lifeless. They realize that this is the doing of the Colombian man.
Are they sure it's not Zed? Oh my God, they killed him. They unalived him. We're on YouTube. Oh no.
That they've been stealing money from. If it wasn't for Sai, Alex and Kira would be the dead ones. After the death of their friend, Alex still chooses to continue the job with Zed. Alex now has a team and they're attacking the market system. Their first move
Alex,
is to impersonate and fakely kill the Federal Reserve Chairman. Later that day, Alex's team successfully executes their plan. After that, the team immediately spreads articles in the media stating the federal chair was shot. All the wealthy men panic as the market started to go down. All the money that the team stole is divided between Alex and the whole dark web. That same day, after the successful execution of the plan, unknown agents catch Alex and Kira. The agents bring Alex to an unoccupied building. Before letting him free, they destroy his laptops and other gadgets. Alex does not know who these people are and why they attacked him. Also, Alex looks around for Kira but finds her missing. To look for Kira, Alex flies to Thailand to meet her in the place they promised. Days have passed and Alex is still unable to find Kira. He feels alone. One day, he decides to go to the internet cafe to go online. He uses one of his fake credit.
So wait, you're telling me that those people captured them and just destroyed his laptops and his computers and let him go? Why? Are they people that were working for Kira so that nothing can be traced back to her? Or were they working for Zed? Like, who are those people that captured him? Whose agents were those? Because that's really suspicious. Like, they let him go, but they killed, and other people killed his friend. Huh? This is weird.
Cards as a mode of payment. He learns on the internet that the state agents have defeated the dark web. Zed was captured, and state agents killed Kira. The staff from the internet cafe calls the police to report him for using a fake credit card. Later, we see Alex imprisoned for 2 years. In his days spent in the prison cell, he thinks about getting his simple life back together. In the final scene of the movie, after spending 2 years in jail, Alex is finally freed through the royal pardon. On the day of his release, at the gates of the prison, he's met by Kira. Alex asks why she's there. Kira finally explains the whole story, revealing that she's been part of a deal she made with the FBI working as an agent to catch Zed. In the end, they both drive off together.
Okay, so she ended up being a loyal person. Okay. I like that he paid for his crimes, but he also didn't pay. Like, 2 years is not enough for everything that he did, though. Because they literally killed somebody. They killed the banker, right? So Kira pretended to be dead. And he spent 2 years in prison. Look. So, like, where did all their money go to? That means Kira saved all their money. I mean, even after he got all this money, he was still using a fake credit card at the internet cafe, guys. Like, why? At a point, all that money should be enough, right? What will I rate this movie? I think I would give it like a 5 out of 10. There are so many things I don't understand in the movie. Like, there are so many aspects that I'm still so lost about. So if you watching with me have for some reason watched the full movie before, and there's perhaps something that this recap, some details that this recap left out, please share in the comments. Let us know, okay? Would love to know, guys. And please do hit the thumbs up button. Help a girl push her videos through the algorithm. And until our next watch party, don't forget to subscribe. Bye, guys.